And I want to say that should be, I'm going to turn on trading so you guys can send each other points during the live stream. I see that. All right. Cool. We should be live right now, squad.
Refreshing YouTube. There we go. Yeah.
All right, I gotta.
Just wait till I get my next paycheck, though.
The wing dragon, rah!
I gotta go all the way back up here. All right, so we did Darwin.
Wait. If you find one of my comments, scroll down. If you find one of my comments, I actually have it replying to the one they were starting at.
We did. I didn't do this character yet. We didn't do Jessica. We didn't do.
I was saying go down to one of my comments because I replied to the character we're starting at.
Okay.
So go all the way to the bottom of character creation and just find my comment that's replying to it.
Is that you right there?
Just past me.
Yep, the North Academy first year. Okay, this is the one then.
Yeah. The placeholder. Yeah, click on the comment that is replying.
Okay, so I was right. Sato. Okay.
I'd also want to get a West. That was the first one I ever got into.
I like East a little bit more than West, but
go ahead and cut this.
I like the characters more. West's story is dope.
I've been vibing with West since day one. But
Yeah.
My main thing when it comes to the academy is because I believe it was West that was uploaded recently.
Yeah. They recently had episode 21, I believe.
Yeah. My main thing is like, I'm just not a fan of Mirai Kumo just swearing all the time. That's just me. It's like every other word.
Dude, Mirai Kumo is he's a vibe that only some vibe with.
I get it. I understand where he's coming from. I will support him 24/7. I get it.
Like, he's a cool character, especially Junior. Just all the gosh dang swearing. Like, I swear too from time to time, but Jesus, it sounds like a kid that just learned that he could swear.
No, man, I can't say anything because I swear like a sailor. So I'm out here just like, I'm gonna put on my best.
Not
Good
swear.
evening,
Not swear
salutations.
words.
What's going on, Simon?
That's right, it is I, the great Simon Capaldi.
Oh, we got two rivaling academies both here. North and South.
Oh.
I don't know about rival. I mean, that would imply that you guys are a threat.
Ooh,
I mean, yeah, why
my
why
feelings.
would the lower class be a threat to us?
Me over here being poor, like, yeah. Go Team Rich.
Yeah, go Team Rich.
So I gotta ask you, since you're poor going to the rich man school, like, do you just walk around carrying their bags, kind of like their little go for this, go for that, do what they tell you type stuff? Because, you don't really belong
hey,
there.
listen,
100% my character would not let that stand.
If I'm carrying around people's bags and their cards go missing, like, that's on them. I'm not
They should
responsible.
have known better.
They should.
My character's 100% the type of person to be like, carry your own crap.
Whose feedback is that?
Definitely not Simon's. Doomer, Stoomer.
Probably. My bad. I got the stream up on my phone,
That's probably it.
but I can't listen to it on the computer. Otherwise, the lag is a few seconds behind the Discord. So
Is your phone next to your computer?
More views.
yeah, I moved it away.
Okay, there you go. You sound a little bit better.
A little bit
Hey,
better.
there's a Tony.
Not by much. It's still you.
I was gonna say that's just my voice.
Yeah, it's just Doomer.
Yeah, it's just me. It's not been a good throat day.
Were we just talking about Murakumo?
They were.
Mirai Kumo.
I mean, I didn't even need to be here for the conversation. I just came in at the butt end of it, and I heard swears like they just learned cursing for the first time. I'm like, oh, we must be talking about more Mirai Kumo.
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into the character creation aspect. We got a couple other awesome co-stars here. Of course, we got Charlie and Hazel hanging out. We got Dalton. We got Doomer and Flint, and of course Simon representing South Academy. And Flint is also here. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. But all right, so on this stream, we're going to do these new character creators real quick. We're going to build some of these characters up. We're going to have Dalton read off the character description. Simon, if you could go into the deck building chat and find out if this character has a deck. Akiri Sato is the character's name. Akira Sato. All right, so if you know their names so well, Dalton, go ahead and read them.
You want me to read the appearance first or their back?
Read the entire bio for the character.
Their name is Akira Sato. They're a first-year North Academy student, and they're Japanese. He had a rough childhood without parents, and as an orphan, he also got kicked off the orphanage because of his attitude problems. In order to survive, he had to learn how to duel, and he quickly learned. He went to the underground to earn his living with dueling against punks and winning all their money. And he succeeded. Now he has enough money to enroll in North Academy and be living a dream. Their personality is arrogant, selfish, confident, lone wolf, trusting only in power. Their starter deck ace is Sengenjin and likes to build towards Kashkira and other big shot monsters. I hate you, Toby, because I hate Kashkira. And their appearance is dark blue long hair, sharp violet eyes, very stylish black uniform, face with some few badass tattoos.
Okay, and then are you in here, Tommy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, let's take a look real quick at my screen. Tommy, is this your character?
Yeah, that looks exactly like that.
Perfect. All right, and then I think I did spot the deck there, Simon.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, perfect.
Next thing you know, we're going to get, Shizu.
And then they are a what year? First year?
First year.
Okay.
They are first year, double checking their net deck information. Simon calculating with his hacker skills that totally don't exist but do exist for this moment.
I'm afraid Simon will one day dox me.
You should be afraid of that.
Perfect. Simon, while you review the deck for me, we'll move on to the next character. Just give me any type of calls you might see on there.
Yeah, there's a couple just like three cards that just can't be in there initially, but you could probably get overall for that character.
Okay.
Is this an NPC or a player character?
NPC.
NPC? Oh, well then if it's an NPC, yeah, definitely just kind of, is this a year one, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, yeah, just got to take out 3 cards.
Okay. Easy identifiable 3 cards?
Yeah, very easy.
Cool.
Let me guess, they're all effect monsters.
Nope.
Oh.
I can read them off, I don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just Opticlops, King of Yamimaki, and Beast of Talwar. Just because you can't have an 1800 and you can't have 2 single tribute monsters in your first starter deck.
Actually,
Ooh,
for
Beast
North
of
Academy,
Talwar.
for North Academy, they can.
Oh, well, if that's the case.
Yeah.
La-di-da.
Yep, those are good. Those are good, Simon, with the parameters for North Academy. They're the finer bunch.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Then yes, it looks fine to me. Well, there's a tuner in the deck, but it's like a one-off, and it's not really, I think, in there for the tuner aspect.
Okay. It's in there just for the normal.
It's a normal monster.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Perfect.
looks fine to me.
Cool.
The next
All right,
character
moving on. Go ahead.
The next character is Jessica Houston, first year North Academy, who is American. Jessica is the daughter of an astronaut. Her parents tried to spoil her with dolls and every other girly thing, but she was never too into the girly stuff. Instead, she liked massive and very cool figures, and she also loved to watch action movies with a lot of explosions and gunfire happening all the time. So must be a person that made Transformers fan. Michael Bat. Her parents accepted that she had a very fulfilling childhood. I'm going to say her father, because that's his father, astronaut, is Jessica's idol. She loves him a lot, and she always keeps his words near her heart. The most important thing that her father told her was, no matter what happens, be true to yourself. And this has kept Jessica being who she wants to be. She also has a little brother, 10 years old, and she loves him so much. that she would do anything to keep him safe. Personality, very explosive, loud, proud, action lover, straightforward, honest, shows her emotions a lot, hates bullies, liars, and not being true to yourself. Deck, starter deck, Ace, Ignihorse, Dragoneth. Likes fire monsters a lot, and artworks with big explosions will build towards fire kings. Edit,
Go Fire King.
edit the picture can be changed if needed, for example, the background, etc. And there is a character image.
Perfect. Got the image. Go ahead, Simon, and peep that deck for me and let me know
Looks
where
fine.
we're at. Okay, cool. And then those two characters are Tommy. Tommy gave us description, or actually generated the character and got us the artwork there and the deck. So I'll give Tommy 150 points for each one, and then he'll get 100 points
Thank you.
for that. So 250 points total for your first character and the second character here. So let me go ahead and do those real quick, and then Dalton, go ahead and move on to the next character.
Next character name is Jason, first year North Academy, also American. Jason is the only child of this rich family. They don't show any emotions like love or hate towards Jason. For them, Jason is just there. That's why Jason feels empty and doesn't really know the warmth of the people. But when he did win a duel, his parents complimented him just that once. Then he learned that the only way to get warm relationships is by winning all. He is a lone wolf that doesn't have any friends. He wants to prove all that he's just the best. He thinks that friendship is a weakness, but in his heart, he truly just wants to be accepted just for being him. Nobody knows that, including Jason himself. After being old enough to attend the academy, his parents gave him the money and told him to go. Personality is confident, sometimes even arrogant, uncertain about his existence when he starts losing a lot, but will hide it down to the core, where nobody can see that. Tries to be tough, but really just wants acceptance from someone. Deck starter, Ace, Stone Dragon. Likes rock monsters, and is building towards fossil fusion deck. And we have an image.
Looks good to me.
Okay, awesome. All right, there's another 150 points there for them. All right, fantastic. There's Tommy's last character here. Let's move on to Sci-Fi's character.
Sci-Fi.
And Sci-Fi's got a North Academy character, and then I'll go ahead and I will do the appearance while you read the description.
My question is for you, Sci-Fi. What year are they?
I was thinking like first year.
Okay, because you didn't put that.
Oh.
Their name is Isaac Saldana. North Academy, first year, nationality American. Isaac was raised by his stockbroker father whenever he wasn't too busy. One of the biggest things he learned from the man was how to lie. In his earlier prep schools, he would perfect his silver tongue by stirring up drama amongst his classmates, which would bring not only entertainment for him, but allow him to climb any social rank through chaos. He even found out that with the right words, any push or a nudge, he could get people to do anything he wanted. Eventually, he saw how popular duel monsters and realized that amount of influence he could have if he went pro with it. So he convinced his father to enroll him in North Academy. Now he's eager to improve his skills and maybe stir up some trouble along the way. Personality is friendly and laid back, does not come across as very intelligent. Believe those who are not willing to sacrifice anything will get nowhere in life. You have to spend money to make it after all. Loves drama and will do anything to stir the pot. Deck wants to make a fabled/discard league deck. Appearance around 5'8", long red hair, wears sunglasses, and has a fluffy boa scarf with his school uniform. Is always smiling. If he's a first year, you're gonna need to choose some cards for his deck, Sci-Fi.
Do we have a deck for this guy built yet?
No, I did not see one.
Okay, go. Simon, do you want to go ahead and build that deck then, and then we'll pass it over to Charlie and Hazel to check the next ones while you build that one.
Sure. What was the? Did I hear that correctly? They said they wanted to build a fabled deck.
Fabled/discard. So either Dark World.
Yeah.
Dark World. stuff like
Gotcha.
that.
So, before I continue on, I do gotta
Well, they're a
ask
first year.
if they're you. So just as a heads up, you probably
They will.
at most you might be able to get maybe one of the normal monster Dark World cards. But that's about
Like
it.
the big defender or Zur.
Let's do
You and I will have to talk about that, Mike. We'll
let's
work on that
do
together.
sprinkle Fabled in there. Start with the starter deck. Sprinkle some Fabled in there in the side deck, and then as the character progresses, I can do some edits throughout the storyline.
Gotcha. All right.
So, but at least I know what they're trying to build to, right? Because if I don't have anything in there, I'll forget. So, but if you drop, just drop them in there, and I'll know that they're broken.
I could definitely choose a bunch of because I know the Fable deck, so I could choose a couple of the cards that would be considered like year one worthy.
Cool.
Zur, Knight of Dark World is level 4 normal.
Yeah, I was just saying that. Also, I believe there's a normal defender called Genge.
Is
Yeah.
Is this our guy here? Sci-fi.
Oh yeah, that looks like him.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll talk about. I had something I was going to tell you about anyway when we got to it. So I have an idea for that. So all right, we'll talk on it. Go ahead and do the next one.
The next one is by Bubble, who is in the chat on YouTube. Sonia Diaz, half Mexican, half Paraguayan, nationality American, first year North Academy. Sonia's parents come from the marketing world. City boardrooms, name designers, photo shoots. Classmates and friends always comment on her latest fashion she gets told to wear. How she gets picked up in fancy cars or SUVs. But she hates it, not because they are nice stuff. She is more than happy with that. But the artificial fake aspects to everything. The city, advertising, life, compared to her abuela's place in southern Paraguay, with the fresh air, scenery, and people who seem to live life, or her tio's ranch in northern Mexico. With cute animals and air that can be breathed. She wishes she could experience that in a city. When she sees the road, people hatching with that foul-smelling black tar, all she can think of is if that stuff was put down at her abuela's, how could that be good for the ground? So she plans to make things better. Her parents have connections and know who's who. She's cute, so cute she's a model. Mothers push for designer brand handouts, but she can use that. Boys like her. Girls want to be her. Now all she needs is a nerd to exploit to come up with ideas for city life to be healthier. And she knows who has money. Just bring them together and make sure what she wants she'll get. Fake smiles and fake niceness if needed. If someone carries on about stuff that she doesn't care for, she'll smile and listen. If a big-headed investment firm boy needs his ego stroked, she'll do that. They are partners in a venture. She has friends to talk cute things and make up. Or she'll find some. She needs movers. That pretty things with strong-looking men. Fairies, silent swordsmen. Looks 5'2", dark caramel skin, long black hair, black eyes, model-style makeup, Neely Lilton mid-rise barrel pants, rag and bones butterfly t-shirt, and Burberry short jacket. Miu Miu handbag, Chloe Marcy leather ballerina flats. I have no idea what half of that I read is.
It's all right. We're going to figure it out.
So it sounds like the character is very focused on appearance.
Vanity.
Yes, this is a straight up vanity person who was trying to use their vanity to help them make the world better somehow. City life, at least.
Very rarity for My Little Pony.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Charlie and Hazel, can you check Sonia's deck? I see it in the chat here. Just do me a favor and make sure that it all lines up.
I checked it. It's a little weaker compared to the other one, so probably could use a little nudge if they're a North Academy student.
Bubble. like fashion these days is weird. They have weird names.
Their ace monster was Hyozanryu.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
nice.
And judging from the other North decks, they could stand to use a couple 5 stars or 6 stars.
Nah, they don't need that.
Okay. And then Bubbles is in the chat there. It looks like Bubbles, this is your character, right?
They said it looks awesome.
Okay. Cool. All right. We are going to.
They should. Well, we're not going to get to hear them. They're not going to say it.
They did.
Oh, I couldn't hear them.
Oh, they're in
No,
the.
they typed it in chat.
They're in YouTube chat.
Oh.
They're in YouTube chat until they get off work.
Check the comments.
Gotcha.
North.
Talking crap on South too.
Are they now? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I only listened to Real Duelists.
I got the
Oh.
stream pulled up.
Oh
wait.
no!
Hey, look,
Got him.
it's not, Simon Capaldi's not an abrasive person, but he does know how to win.
All right, next character is also by Bubbles, named Chris Miller. Nationally American, is a first-year Norfolk Academy. Oldest of 3 siblings to a high-end lawyer father and mother who worked at a bank. Who hasn't heard that before?
It's
Having
Johnny
not
Cochran.
wanted for anything other than his parents' time, he found himself free to do whatever growing up in Illinois. He would take his siblings with him everywhere as long as they were able. To him, they were the 3 crows from Dumbo. Do you know those? That's a racist stereotype there.
I hope they do, because that's bad.
Yeah, like those crows are that like these stand for Jim Crow laws.
Yeah, they
There's
were
literally
an
one of those crows' name is
aforementioned racial. They were an aforementioned racial connotation of African society of that time.
Uh-huh. A family that flew with the breeze and, when needed, went back to a nest.
Honestly,
Chris
they
is
might
a-
want to edit that one.
Yeah, they may want to edit that out.
I'm not even
Chris-
gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't even. I would probably, if you read something like that before going over the sheet, I probably just certain things I wouldn't repeat. So just for reference, sorry
Chris
for anybody
is a-
that did hear that.
Yeah, Chris is a non-structured, go with the flow, happy-go-lucky guy. He can cause mischief and pranks, but is not a delinquent. His parents hope he'll learn from some structure and purpose being here. Chris is a smart. He just doesn't care. He has no reason to. He has no reason to really, but when he does, like a crow, he remembers. He puts energy into it, like a crow sounding like a cat to get to fight each other, so they can get a shiny bauble.
Okay.
Winged beast, wind monsters. Look tall, average build, tacky clothes, black hair, sharp black eyes, very sharp central Italian features.
Which school?
First year Norfolk Academy.
Got it.
Okay.
So Black Wings or Raid Raptors?
Possibly.
Or harpies, or there's a couple different bird archetypes that they could choose from that wouldn't have to necessarily be the 2 meta archetypes.
Gusto.
Just for PSP
Yeah,
reference.
Gusto out here.
I mean,
just
honestly,
for,
Harvey sits both of those bills, Wing Beast and Wind.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, like, yeah, normally at year 1, you're not going to see a lot of players using decks that use, like, full-on archetypes. Outside of, like, decks that would have come out in that era, like, in this case, Harpies. And even then, it won't be the full power one until they find cards or, otherwise.
Did you check this character's deck? Are they good?
I didn't check this one.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dalton. Will you peep that? Or I'm sorry, Charlie and Hazel. Will you peep that real quick for me? For Chris Miller's.
Oh, we were talking in regards to like what kind of cards they could run, not necessarily a deck check. But
Okay.
Let me go take a look at the deck.
It's in there. I see it. I just don't have time to open it and review.
Like, honestly, Sky Scout, Harpy Lady, the normal monster variation.
Okay.
There's Harpy Bro.
There's that. I don't see. Okay, now I see we're on to fix. Let's see what it looks
We're
like.
on to Fix Gaia MS.
Okay.
Now, I don't know whether you're in the chat or not.
I don't see Fick in chat, but Fick gave us some artwork that I can work on.
Yeah.
Um,
Haruka Momo, or as they put in there, Momo Haruka. First year West Academy student, nationality Japanese. Grew up in Okinawa, enjoyed surfing and fishing, so she learned to make sushi from a young age. From her family that runs an izakaya. Eventually got into
1 second there, Dalton. 1 second there. Oh, Fick is in the chat. Fick's in the chat. Bubbles.
Oh,
this character is this what year was this character supposed to be? Chris Miller.
Chris Miller, I believe, first year.
Okay, so this character,
first year North Canada.
This character is definitely older. Let's try to make him a little bit younger there, Bubbles.
I'm looking at the Chris Miller deck now. Solid, straightforward.
Okay, perfect.
Serpent Knight Dragon Ace Monster.
Oh, easy.
Right.
Oh, he's gonna fight. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, hey. Dalton made the Reggie 2.0.
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
How dare they jag my swag?
All right, we're gonna work on that. Regening this character. We're trying to get a younger. This character definitely gives me a teacher vibe, rather than a first year student.
Don't worry, I'm the true Serpent Knight Master.
There you go. All right, go ahead and kick off the next character there for Fick while we generate this Chris Miller's.
Right. I'll just restart then. Momo Haruka. First name is Haruka. First year West Academy, Japanese. Grew up in Okinawa, enjoyed surfing and fishing, so she learned to make sushi from a young age from her family that runs an izakaya. Eventually got into duels through Rush Duel, but decided to give Master Duels a shot, and was sponsored by a corporation for winning a Duel Monsters art competition. Personality: loves, in all caps, sushi, would trade anything she has for a Suship or Archmagia card, but she's also an avid artist who will be by the pier a lot, admiring the view. She's also a bit of a fashionista, always meticulously choosing the outfit she wants for every day to match her look. Deck Sushi School, side deck that she's slowly building. Deck archetypes: Archmagia, Suship, Duncan, both archetypes she's trying to get more of, but right now she got the starter deck.
I kind of. Oh, sorry. Keep going, Dalton.
Deck strategies: for starter deck, optimization of attacks. She'll use big monsters to deal as much damage as possible. Also to put pressure on her opponents. She'll try to get as many fishes in her deck as possible. For the eventual Sushi School deck she builds, it's basically a fusion XYZ deck. There will also be Dimensional Barrier to shut down Link and Pendulum Summoning. And there's an end. That they drew. I think.
Okay. We're gonna attempt to do a crossover with this character to kind of meet our current art style. Let me go ahead and get Bubbles there the points for that.
For Haruka.
For Chris Miller.
Ah, okay.
Okay, and then we'll back here. So, this is a West Academy first year student. So we don't have any other West Academy first years. Oh no. I'm sorry, I lied. I did ask for a couple more. Okay, so this is. Okay, let's try. Go ahead, Dalton, and describe what this character looks like, and then Charlie, Hazel, can you look at their deck that was submitted, and then go ahead, Dalton, describe what she looks like.
They didn't give a description.
Just give me a description based off the image they sent.
Give me one. My eyes are burning for some reason. If someone else wants to do it, oh god.
I was gonna say one thing I've done for a project that I'm doing on the side is I'll just like grab a picture, upload it into GBT, and be like, convert this to the art style you for like of everything else.
Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try.
Or like recreate this character in the. I think you have to like right click, save it, and then.
Yeah. Let me try that. Nope, I do have to save it and drop it, don't I?
Yeah.
Too many files open.
Did they make a deck for Momo?
I'm not sure.
They did not.
Yeah.
No,
Look like it.
they did not. They said I have no deck LMAO, but if you want me to try, I'll do within the day.
Nope, it's all good. Go ahead and Simon, did you already finish the previous one?
Try click on the plus.
There we go. For some reason, the plus was grayed out in the other conversation.
It was. I don't know. What the hell? Oh, there she is. Okay.
That's cool. There we go.
Simon, you finished the other deck? If not, Charlie and Hazel, can y'all work on Momo's?
Yeah, we should be able to.
Cool. All right, while that's generating, I'm going to send them... I'm going to send them 100 points. And then while we're waiting, Dalton, will you check our YouTube chat and let me know?
I am. Yeah, like I read the comment that Fig left saying that they have no deck for it, but they'll
Okay,
work
cool.
on it within the day if you really want one.
Cool. It's all good. We're going to have Charlie and Hazel are going to work on it for us. And then that'll gen. We'll wait on that to go on. And then we'll hop back in here. Where's she at? A lot of characters to go through. Okay. Go ahead and let's read the next one while we're working on this one.
Hilda Carroll. They're not a student, they're a watering merchant. Nationality British. Background grew up curious about duel monsters, in particular its lore, and began looking into the history. This is also by a fic, by the way.
Okay.
Fascinated in particular about the duel monster spirits, ended up growing attuned to Mad Hacker, who needs their help fighting their friends. Mad Hacker can have malevolent intentions, up to you. So they end up becoming a wandering merchant,
That's
looking
pretty
for
good.
different malevolent monsters around. Also getting the help of Cyber's magician, who provides them with the cold talkers they have. Personality, all three of them use they/them pronouns. Hilda is a lover of reading, constantly found in a library, even if they're a merchant. Knows a lot about the lore of different archetypes, can be asked questions about the dual spirits, so long as the PCs are willing to reveal they can see them too. Quite chill, takes things well about the entire thing. Deck name Hack and Code, deck archetypes Malice Code Talkers. Deck strategies lock on Cybers and Link monsters to get out the big boys immediately, and they have an image.
Okay.
Honestly, if this is supposed to be a wandering merchant, I say it should be a little bit older. This looks like a child.
I agree. Okay. All right, I will work on that if this is a merchant. So okay. All right. We're gonna need a deck for them anyway, and we're gonna make them a little bit older. So if no deck exists, who's available in here? Flint, are you in here?
Flint isn't here, but they're muted.
Doomer, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You want to make a deck for this character?
Based off the starter deck.
No, this
No,
is
this is the one that's virtual.
yeah, it's gonna be like an adult. So look up the deck Malice and make a Malice deck or actually do
Alice Cold Talker.
yeah, do code talkers. Make a type in code talkers and then load that up. Unless yeah, go ahead and just do that, buddy, and we'll see how it looks.
Into the search engine or
Into YDO Pro. Just hit. Actually, maybe we'll pause on having you do it. You got to get a little bit more experience on how to use it all.
Yeah, I'm still learning a lot of stuff.
Nope, all good, buddy.
Administers a really good Cybers archetype that isn't like completely oppressive. Like
Thick did say combining the two decks. Give me a moment. Combining the two would be nice, but you can make 2 decks.
Got it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna send Fick 50 points for this character, and then I'm sorry, 100 points for that character. Fick. Bam! There you go. Let's see, I think we're down at the bottom now. Okay.
Phantom, I just sent it a direct message to you for North Momo. Let me know if you got it. Let me know if it works.
Okay. Got it, buddy. I'm gonna download it on my other computer, so I got it. All right, now we're back over to Tommy's character.
Name is Celine Moreau. 3rd year North Academy. French. Celine was born in a French family that loves to duel. Her parents love Celine. They taught Celine that helping everyone, no matter who they are, is our purpose. Celine admired her parents that are very skilled and famous duelists in French. In France. She wants to be exactly like them, strong and helping everyone. She always watched her parents do good deeds like helping orphans, doing major charities, and more. In order to become like them, she applied to the elite North Academy in hopes of that the academy would help her to learn to be a strong and reliable duelist. Personality is very nice, helpful, true senpai. Likes to help everyone, especially first years. Reliable, knows a lot, very good grades, dream student, will never get angry except if someone deserves it, being a completely evil existence. Their deck that they use is Lightsworn. Visuals, long blonde hair, tall, athletic body, very cute smile, pretty green eyes, white uniform with red ribbon. Puts effort on her looks. I do have a Lightsworn deck.
Really?
Yes, I do. I just need to grab it.
What's a 30 or 2?
Yep, it's a 30.
Okay. Oh, actually, Tommy might have sent a deck. Tommy's pretty.
Yeah, I sent every character a deck that I
Okay.
made.
Fair enough.
Hazel and Charlie, can you check Celine's deck for us?
Sure thing.
And then we're generating the appearance now. Double check there. How's she looking, Tommy?
I'd say really nice. Good character.
Perfect.
Celine's a third year, yeah?
Yep.
Yes.
Pretty balanced, pretty straightforward. A lot of really interesting Lightsworn related stuff, so it does what Lightsworns do, so looks good to me.
Perfect. All right, go ahead and read the next one there, Scrubby.
Alicia Torres, first year West Academy student, nationality is Spanish. Alicia is just your normal little girl. She had a pretty normal childhood with completely normal parents. She loved fairy tales and always dreamed being able to find her own Prince Charming. But at least for now, she hasn't been able to find anyone like that. When Alicia grew up a little bit, she realized that Prince Charming might not even exist, since it's only part of her childish dream. She has accepted that, even though she secretly hopes to find one. Personality is really shy, gets embarrassed rather easily, doesn't really know how to interact with others, very kind, and not confident at all. Is afraid of mistakes, and that's why she's afraid to try. Starter deck, Ace, Metaphys, Armed Dragon. Preferences the light type monsters aimed to build towards Exorcister. Short one, long hair, cute yellow dress, brown eyes, very slender and small body. Okay, how about instead of Exorcister, Golden Castle Strongbird deck, because that's an entire fairy tale archetype.
Go ahead and take a peek at that real quick. Charlie and Hazel, please.
Oh, it's gas mask, that son of a gun.
You can't get rid of me.
I thought you were leaving.
So I'm looking at the deck now for Alicia. This is a first year's deck, correct?
I'm 16. I got time.
Yes, she is first year.
I'm gonna make her
perfect.
a
Okay.
little. Yeah, she needs to be older.
All right.
I mean, they did say that they have a small body. But, yeah.
Honestly, I like the deck. Very straightforward for a first year. Running Mystical Shine Ball, Megami. Looks good to me.
With this secret treasure I summoned Megami? Like, what are you talking about here?
With this secret treasure I summoned, 8-4 General Maharaga.
That's right.
I'm losing. Nah, we losing. Here's how it's going to go.
Hello.
I'm losing. Nah, we losing.
Losing. Here's
So-
roses are red, weapons are
With this secret treasure I summoned,
Big Raga, the Op Stopper. Free Gojo.
how far on the list are we?
Hmm?
How far on the list are we on tier?
I think we're probably at like number 10. I have not been keeping track. Let me just start counting.
And this is Alicia Torres.
Oh, okay, I can go.
What year is she, Tommy?
First year, I believe.
Yep, first year.
Which school?
Yeah, first year.
west. Yeah, we're on number 11. There.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to Lars there, buddy.
Lars Anderson. Second year North Academy, Swedish. Lars used to love his big brother before he committed a serious crime of murdering someone. Pretty hardcore origin story. After that, he started to hate him a lot. He doesn't want to have any connections to him, and will also get mad if someone reminds him of his criminal brother. Those reminders can be a talk about family, seeing close siblings together, etc. Because of his brother, Lars doesn't trust anyone except himself and wants to stay away from other relationships, fearing that the same thing might happen as with his brother. So he thinks having friends would mean his friends will commit murders. Okay. Instead, he wants to make sure no one wants to have close relationships with him. And that's why he likes to be mean to others with blackmailing or insults. Likes to stir up some problems, very curious, likes to observe from far away, likes blackmailing others, good with words, insults others, deck reptilian, visuals, creepy looking guy with freckles near the ears, eyes, near the eyes, Jesus, I'm tired, glasses, short black hair, long black and white jacket / uniform with long sleeves. Front teeth always showing.
Oh, geez, Tommy.
This guy's a jerk.
Yeah, he's meant to be really annoying.
Yeah, that's exactly how I expect.
Honestly, that picture looks perfect. That's
He's at North?
yeah, that's at North.
Yeah, he's the
Ah,
second
Did you
year
see the
north.
picture?
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture.
Perfect, perfect.
Oh my god, I can
Aw,
actually
man.
That is
I can hear the
perfect.
voice
Yeah.
now.
Stay away from that guy.
Honestly, this guy's mentor is probably Weevil.
He looks like him. Yeah.
True.
He looks like a "Where's my hug" guy kind of guy.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's so
Oh, God.
He's like, "Where's my hug?"
And I can already,
Not here.
I can already hear how he talks. Hey, how you doing, guys? Like a Beavis and Butthead type of.
You know what? I've never heard anybody described as a "Where's my hug" guy, but yeah, they exist. They
I feel it. Once you said that, I was like, actually, 100%.
they exist, and I just didn't think about it
You
until
never had to
just
deal
now.
with that kind of person.
I have never had to deal with that kind of person.
I can tell how that guy smells just by looking at the image.
Ew.
Yeah, Lars is
Yeah.
second year, by the way.
Oh,
Yes,
second year. Okay, good.
Yes,
Okay, I
second year.
will edit that. Okay, go ahead and peep Lars's deck for me, guys. Just let me know what you think, and then we'll move on to Oscar.
Let me know when to start.
Yep, go ahead.
Oscar Nilsson, 4th year North Academy, Norwegian. Oscar grew up in a very harsh family. His parents, especially his father, who was the head of a Norwegian security system, were really harsh on Oscar and always wanted Oscar to show respect and obey everything. When he didn't do so or he failed in something, he got punished. And that's when Oscar learned that in order to survive in this world, you have to respect the strong and step on the weak. After the harsh childhood, Oscar managed to get a lot of skills in Yugioh. What the hell is that? We're playing dual monsters here. He then started North Academy and wants to beat every single worthy opponent to show his strength and might to his father, and simply wish for him to be proud of his son. And the only way to do that is by becoming the best in a most elite and famous academy, North Academy. Personality, really competitive, confident, wants to be the best, doesn't care about weaklings, serious. Deck, Zodiac. I hate this guy already. Visual, orange hair, tall, confident looking, serious eyes, red uniform, handsome, black eyes.
Now, when we're talking about the previous character, Lars Anderson, he's a second year, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, year 2.
Okay. I would. The only thing that I could probably recommend would be like nerf the consistency a tiny bit. Then other than that, should be alright. Like give him some
Give
dog
some
water
breaks.
reptile cards. And
Okay.
then, yeah.
Yeah, give them just the normal monsters of Phantom cards.
Because for the most part, reptilians aren't really a strong archetype, but still, like with like major consistency, if you were to bump in them, there's a theoretical, you just get swamped because there's nothing you can do.
All right, Tommy, which one, left or right for Oscar?
I do think the right could
This-
be good.
All right, this is Oscar. Okay.
Let's see what we're working with. I hate them already.
And he's a 4th year student, correct?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct. 4th year.
Okay. All right, go ahead and check that deck out for me there, Dalton and Hazel.
Meaning Cat
I'm
Hazel.
sorry, Charlie,
Charlie?
and Hazel.
Cool.
Cat and Hazel. Cat and Charlie.
All right, go ahead and we'll start with Hans real quick while I give some
Hans
points.
Schneider. 2nd year North Academy student who is German. Hans is from a big family with 11 other siblings the dad doesn't know how to pull out. Hans is 4th oldest among them. He's used to being around a lot of people all the time, so much that he enjoys big groups of people. Since he's one of the oldest, he's been taking care of his younger siblings, along with his older siblings, since 12 kids is a little bit too much for their parents to take care of at the same time. Blame the father. Everyone in the family are very close to each other, and they often visit different places as a group. One time in an amusement park, Hans found an unknown little girl that cried and decided to help. This little girl said that her uncle and her got separated, and she doesn't know where he is. Hans decided to help her find her uncle, and with the help of 11 siblings, they managed to find her uncle. The little girl and her uncle were happy. As a thank you gift, the uncle gave Hans one card. Battery Man Charger. Serge's going to be pissed, and Hans was more than happy to receive it. At that time, he wanted to become a duelist, so his parents got him to enroll for North Academy, wishing for Hans to be able to pursue his dreams. Personality, very enthusiastic, gets easily excited for new encounters. Friendly, when excited, he's very talkative and doesn't give others turn to speak. Deck, Battery Man, Visual, yellow upwards pointed hair, so he surged, blue eyes, yellow t-shirt, really big smile, hands ready to make an explosion, hooray.
Is this him?
Yep.
All right.
Don't give this man a taser.
He's getting 2 tasers. And
Oh.
For the character of Oscar, there's no way to beat a 4th year, right?
I mean, it's possible. We've seen it.
Yeah, we've seen it happen. With the 4th year making a new deck and hasn't really tested it out much.
Well, it's because it's Zodiac. So I'm looking at this. This is a solid deck. This is, I would say, this is meta for its time period. Obviously, it's not running any hand traps, but other than that, deck has solid shutout and removal options. So it's a deck.
Okay. It's a 4th year deck, it sounds like.
Yeah, like if they're considered cream of the crop, they're like meta for whatever time period they're going for, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, then this is fine. Good luck. Good luck. Wait, he's at North Academy?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
Good luck
Oh,
us.
good luck us. All right. Well, okay.
So,
It's
The
okay.
bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'll take the challenge.
I won't. You can have it. You can keep that challenge. I've seen Zodiac combo loops.
Oh, I seen it too.
All right. There is Hans. If you guys could check his deck out. I think that's the last one for Tommy there.
No. No,
He's
it isn't.
he's got more.
No, it isn't. Yeah, Tommy has more. I just rolled down. There's another Tommy.
Tommy has more, huh?
Tommy has more, yes.
At
Tommy's
least
probably going to be
4
the
more.
richest one by the end of this.
5, 6. 6 more.
I,
All right. Looks
I
like
swear, I swear, once I get to the bottom, Tommy, if I see another one of your characters, I'm going to strangle you.
all right. We're making Marcus.
Marcus Romano. First year
Oh
West
wait.
Academy student.
Can Hazel and Charlie check on Hans's deck, please?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Perfect. All right.
We
Go.
lost Flint
Go ahead
now.
there.
Marcus Romano. First year West Academy student who is Italian. Marcus loves his comedian father. As a child, he went and watched every stand-up show his father did. He loved so much and wanted to become a stand-up comedian himself, but he never had the skills. He tried to make up his own jokes, but they were too empty and a little bit hard to understand. His father tried to be supportive as much as he can, but his mother told Marcus to try and get a job that Marcus could succeed better, unlike his deadbeat father. Duel Monsters, for example. And because he wanted to make his mother happy, he did apply for West Academy. He just didn't feel Duel Monsters as his own yet. But the comedy acts are not done. He will try and make everyone laugh, but in deep his heart, he knows that he isn't good enough. But still, he just remembers all the fun he had while watching his dad, and Marcus is trying really hard to keep up with his dream. Personality, clown, funny, joking around, laughs a lot, annoying, friendly. Going by his backstory, you can remove that funny part. He's not funny. Deck starter ace, ally of justice, Fossilus. Trying to gather up machines and will try to build towards Kriston. Visual, orange hair, little star tattoo on his cheek near left eye. Colorful overalls, short, athletic, without being muscular. Red eyes.
This looks like him to me.
Yep.
You
Sure
say
does.
that he's not funny, but then you put in his personality that he's funny. That's contradictory.
Yeah, that's by accident. I'm probably not funny.
In regards to Hans, deck seems relatively solid again. It's just a little too consistent for a second year. But it's battery man, so it doesn't really go anywhere. It does have a few control options, but they're relatively weak otherwise.
Got it.
So
I mean, I'm surprised. Like, I'm just expecting Surge to go for Watts, or that go for Watts.
Take a. Okay, perfect. Take a peek at Marcus's deck for me real quick. I'll go ahead and say Hans is good. I'll just take a look at it.
well, you said Marcus, right? That's who I'm looking at.
Yep, that's the next one.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, Dalton. We gonna move on to Bubbles' character.
Give me a
Go
moment.
ahead.
Something happened that was really dumb. I need to find it. Scroll down. I just checked the chat for this call, and then it just shot me up somewhere. Here we go. That's what I did. Bubbles character Levi, who is a henchman. Nationality American. Faction redacted. Deck Doom Dozer deck out, previously submitted. Looks 5'7", skinny, gray-green eyes, greasy, dirty blonde hair, plain clothes, and earth colors. Background: a very squirrely fella who can blend in to any menial task. Factory loading dock, construction pole hole digger, etc. Often quiet and just does what is. He was not always this way, but ever since the school trip in his past, he has been. When able to, he enjoys tormenting those weaker than him. but never insects. No, they watch him when the big guy isn't around. The big guy who's been attached to him since that trip. Levi doesn't know where he goes to hunt, maybe, but he does know that the big guy will talk about a boss from time to time. And when he does, even he sounds scared. So Levi goes where told, does as told, and sometimes he's given a toy to play with. Halfway through now.
Okay. I see a couple decks that Bubbles dropped in there. Bubbles dropped a Cinder deck. I have Noreen's Dragon deck. Who's Cinder? Does anyone remember that?
Cinder's the next one up. That's
Oh,
another.
okay, cool.
Literally the next character.
Let's backtrack real quick to yeah. Go ahead, Charlie.
Marcus, solid deck.
Cool.
Solid deck. First year deck. Got a couple level 5s and 6s in there, so fun stuff.
Awesome. Okay. Peep Levi's for us real quick. That's the next one on the list.
I got it right here.
You got it? Okay, cool.
And then let's see if we got what he looks like. Did we just make Shaggy?
I think we just made Shaggy. Shaggy after he lost Scooby, he turned to a life of crime.
He's using 1% of his full power? What?
Oh no!
All right.
Like Floinks!
Yeah, maybe this is Shaggy as a teenager.
And this is a henchman character, so this character could theoretically be used anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah. Show up at any
All right.
academy.
So for Levi's deck, honestly, fun gimmick. I like what this is. I hate it. It's terrible, but it's fun. It looks like it's actually a fun deck to play and play against.
Cool. He is Levi is not a good guy, per the creator.
This deck screams it. This
Okay.
deck screams it.
Cool. All right. Awesome. If you approve, we'll move on to Cinder. Go ahead there, Dalton, and read it off.
Cinder, another henchman, nationality unknown, faction redacted, deck firebase. Looks, they are masked and cloaked, 6 feet tall. Cinder used to be an average run-of-the-mill person. Until the fire. One night their place caught ablaze, and while they were able to get their spouse and child out without harm, they were not so lucky. With financials ruined and relationships strained from disability, they were looking for anything to help. One night, while looking after a dwindling fire made for s'mores to show their kid that things are fine, thinking about that night, feeling the heat, and maybe they should just give up. It spoke to them through the fire, promises of a better life, back how things were, and proved it could too. All they had to do was stick their hand into the flames. Now Cinder dons a mask and cloak to separate themselves from the monster they act like, so they can give their family a normal life again. How things used to be, though there are times when Cinder has the thought, maybe this is who they are, and maybe the family should be brought into the fold and help.
All right, we're gonna give Cinder a reddish cloak.
Cinder could be either gender. They did not specify.
Okay.
I'm back.
You left? Just kidding.
Yeah, I left.
I was just joking. Generate character that is masked and cloaked. Make the cloak a reddish color. No, we'll just let the generator decide how the mask looks, and we'll just go from there. While that is ginning, let us know how that deck looks there, Charlie and Hazel.
It is. I like it. It has a couple good burn options. It's very on theme for a fire-based deck. It can have a couple things where, depending on how the duel goes, if it's a one-on-one with 4K life points, it's probably going to be difficult to actually beat it unless you're kind of aware of the strategy going into it. But that's just depending on how the game is played. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Who are we on now?
Ongyan.
Ongyeon.
Oh, the henchman.
Another henchman.
Okay. Good. I like having bad guys.
Let me know when to start.
This one's Jennings. Let me go ahead and give some points over to who made that character. This is Bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah. Like, I'll let you know when we switch to another person.
Okay.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Not too bad, buddy. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm excited.
Finally excited for North to start this week, hopefully.
There we go. There's Cinder. Damn.
Quarter hour was much? Who am I, Batman?
Damn.
Okay.
Yo, that's dope.
Hopefully, whoever runs an Ascender first is ready to go, because that shit would scare the piss out of me.
Like
I
straight
can
up
already see it.
something from the
I can
comic.
already see it now. Dalton gets lured there, gets his ass handed to him, gets his cards taken. All because he followed one of these other NPCs because he thought they were hot.
All right, we're moving right down the list. Is who's the next one?
Dong Gyun.
Okay, another bad guy.
Another henchman, yes.
All right, let's run it.
Right. Nationality, Korean. Action, redacted. Dead, beat down. Looks 5'5", athletic, trimmed black hair, black eyes, muscle t-shirt. Background, an athlete from Korea who excelled in multiple divisions of their sport. But being at the top for so long gets boring. He needed a challenge. But normal dueling was boring. They wanted a challenge of skill and body. Someone approached Dong with the means of doing just that. Bring him into a life he didn't know that he needed. You can't prove anything, Bubbles. You can't prove anything. I deny. Deny.
All right, and then Charlie and Hazel peep Dong's deck for us.
Next one's by Owly.
Okay, let me go ahead and get Bubbles their points real quick, and then we'll do.
I'm just saying, Bubbles. Most of your characters, I wouldn't leave with if I had a child, I wouldn't leave them alone with them because I'm pretty sure they would
Yugioh's,
sell them for a quick
a
buck.
villain, right?
Yeah, henchman.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, deck is very straightforward. Love the chainsaw insects. Favorite cards. Goated. So I like what it's about. I like the style.
All right, let's see how this image of Dong.
When we get to me and Vic's deck character. I think Zion knows how that deck works.
It's a 4th year deck. It's sauced. Crazy.
All right, this dude's a threat.
I don't know, Bubbles. They'll probably try to stick the baby's hand to a fire.
Is that Clark Kent?
I don't think you should do that.
Yeah, that cat's a threat. Okay. All right, we will move on to
The next one's
Sebastian.
by Owly. Sebastian De La Rosa. First year West Academy. Puerto Rican American. Sebastian was born to a lively and very tight-knit Puerto Rican family. The youngest of seven siblings, all sisters. His family life was full of warmth, cheer, and of course a whole lot of doing from a young age, as his family ran a small game shop in San Juan. Being the youngest of all of his siblings by a few years, Sebastian felt a sense of pressure on him. His siblings had already mostly figured out where they were going in life, but he had no idea where he wanted to be. Would he move away from duel monsters? Was he going to simply join in on running the shop? Or could he aim for something more? He eventually decided to enroll at West Academy in hopes of figuring that out. There, away from the shadow of his family, he hoped to do them proud by carrying out his own path. His personality is extroverted and effortlessly charismatic. Sebastian is charming and a hopeless romantic, always trying to win the hearts of those around him, be it on or off the duel field. Very confident and will usually greet people with a grin and a wink. Underneath the charm and flirtatiousness is a guy who is fiercely loyal to those he ends up befriending, willing to jump straight into harm's way to help people he cares about. Starter deck ace, Seiryu, will likely build towards a Dragon Mate deck. Yeah, I can see that. Fairly tall with a their visual is fairly tall with a light tan skin tone, long wavy brown hair reaching past his center back, and a charismatic smile, usually wearing a red open jacket with a black undershirt and blue jeans.
For Sebastian, the first year, the character is using Lightbringer Lucifer.
Gosh dang it, Tommy! I got another one.
So I don't know if that's going to be story relevant and maybe that needs to be changed to something else, but other than that, seems pretty
No,
straightforward to
no,
me.
it's okay. Just because it's a Lightbringer Lucifer does not mean necessarily what you think it means.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a chance Dalton may
Huh.
not be Reggie 2.0 and just tries to kill everyone.
For all the normal monsters that swapped in, they were just like, all right, dragons, waifus, dragon, waifu, and like alternated.
Sebastian's what year now? First?
Sebastian is a first year, correct.
Yes, Sebastian's.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not hating. I know Dragon Maze. I still run into him on Master Duel.
Okay, and then okay, you already peeped his deck. West Sebastian. Alright, cool. Alright. We're good with Sebastian. Let me get over Owl's points real quick.
Oh, what do you look like?
Oh, my bad. Hold up, I need to show you. I might need to make him a bit younger looking, but I thought it looked okay. Right there.
So Sebastian has, older sisters.
Oh, wait, I'm not. Sorry, not live. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty accurate. See, I like the descriptions that y'all give because it makes it work really well.
Yeah, if you choose to make them look a little younger, that's cool. That works too. Either's fine.
Got Bro and Tommy now. There's three Tommies in a row so far.
Okay, so we got
Next one up,
three Tommies in a row.
3 Tommies. Yeah, 3 Tommies in a row. Here's the first one. Roxanne Lefevre. second year South Academy French Canadian. Her father is French and mother is Canadian, so Roxanne has visited both countries a lot. Both of her parents worked as archaeologists. She's been really interested to see her parents' discoveries and fossils and bones. One time during a dig, her parents got trapped in a cave because of an earthquake, and Roxanne got really scared whether her parents would survive. After a couple of days of digging and searching, Roxanne's parents' workmates found them in one piece. Was there a guy? Roxanne was really happy to find them, and she's just glad that she didn't lose her parents. Roxanne got scared of tight and old places that might look like they would just fall apart and then get stuck in a cave or something like that. She had went to South Carolina though. After that, she never wanted to tag along to go to her parents' work. That's why her parents thought she could get past her fears by becoming a student in South Academy. That has the rumors to be very run down and scary place that might present chances for Roxanne to overcome her fears. Personality is really determined, brave unless for her fears that almost make her freeze in place. Friendly, honest, deck Amazonas. Orange, long hair with two pigtails. Outfit is like an archaeologist, green clothing, brown eyes, cute. Tommy probably already posted the deck, but I do have it on my song instead.
There is supposed to be a deck for that. Yeah.
Yep, I see it in here. Roxanne's deck. All right, what do you think, Tommy?
Yep. Good.
All right.
Good
While
stuff.
that finishes, I'm going to send you the points. Dalton and I'm so sorry, Charlie and Hazel. Check Roxanne's deck for us. Let us know what you think. And it is for a
It's
year 2.
interesting. It has two pendulum monsters to create scales.
But only 2.
Only the 2, so it'd be inconsistent at best. But it's a second year, right?
Yep.
Yes. Second year.
Maybe like a tad weaker, just a tiny bit, because both of the Amazonas monsters do give buffs to damage as well as paladin. So theoretically, you could get to a spot where you're normal summoning monsters that can punch holes through people pretty easily. Other than that, though, it's fine. Got some interesting ideas in it.
What school? South?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels appropriate for the art style. The art style feels very south.
It looks very poor and run down.
No, it's just Amazons. Amazons, like, it feels like, strong.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
I'm being facetious.
I mean, who doesn't like a nice Amazon woman?
All right, moving on to the who are we on there?
Michael O'Connor.
Michael O'Connor, 4th year South Academy.
Yeah, 4th year South Academy. Irish. Is this the first 4th year South Academy we got?
I think so.
Michael has a very dear big sister that he loves a lot. She's probably the most important person for Michael. Her sister often taught Michael to play duel monsters, and Michael loved it. He was very happy to learn and, of course, have a really strong connection with his sister. Michael got sad when his sister had to go to Duel Academy, but she promised to come back home during the next summer holidays. And Michael was very eager to see his sister come back and teach him more duel monsters. But she never came back. Michael was sad. Michael was a sad boy. He tried to contact the school South Academy for his sister, but they told him that she was missing. You think the school would not admit that? Michael was very broken. He missed her so much. He wanted to enroll to the academy, same academy as his sister, in hopes of finding her. That's why he knew that he had to be good. No, the best, so he could find his sister. Now, as a 4th year, he has yet to find his sister, but he's not giving up the search. He's also improved so much that he's now one of the top duelists in South Academy. Personality, strong-minded, confident, not giving up, sacrifices everything for his sister. Good nature, wonders a lot in hopes of getting information about his sister's disappearance. Deck, Emancipator. Visual, brown short hair, handsome, confident smile, cool black jacket, black eyes, black fingernails. So, in tropes of anime, we'll call this guy a siscon.
Yep. You could say that definitely.
Just reading, I'm like, he likes his sister a little too much from what I'm reading.
You don't get to see the black fingernails, but that's pretty close.
Yeah,
I do like the idea that, my sister went missing. Well, I'm gonna go to that same school. Let's see how that works out. It'll be fine.
I mean, hey, I'm currently watching a Yu-Gi-Oh! D&D that isn't this, that has a character that's actively doing that for his brother. So,
But is it as good as
It
ours?
seems reasonable to me.
See, if you also go missing, then that's how you know where they are.
yeah.
You go missing together.
Oh.
I mean, he found a guy that apparently killed his brother. So,
What are we thinking about his deck?
It is. I don't know a single thing about Emancipator. Gonna be super honest.
Okay.
But it looks to be consistent with the other ones. It's running Block Dragon, so you can definitely make use of some of the links it's running.
that does sound like an Emancipator. I don't know much about it, but I do know that Block Dragon was a card that they used.
But yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I just don't know a lot about Emancipator, and I'm not gonna read all that text.
That's a lot of text.
Okay. All right. So I'll just add that to what I need to look at. That's all.
They're just spamming bodies and making everything.
No, it looks good. I'm
They
just
got they got some good extra deck monsters. Yeah, like Emancipator is all about excavating cards of your deck and summoning more cards.
All right.
Yep.
Wait.
All right.
You said you were watching another Yu-Gi-Oh! D&D.
Yes.
You're cheating on the group here. Well, is it any good?
I mean, well, technically, I'm cheating on them with you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
snap a
You have
dude.
other friends?
I don't know if that's
Well-
better or worse.
Well, okay. So, no. The YouTube series that I watch, I was watching before this. So, I'm technically cheating on them with this series.
Okay.
But the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game that I'm in is one that I run, which is tomorrow.
But whose is the best?
I can't believe we're the side piece.
That's right. I can't believe it. Who's the
Now,
best?
you heard it here first. This game is a side piece, apparently.
Who's the best?
So you're running a game tomorrow? Best of luck, man.
Yes. They're facing the anime version of Earthbound Immortal, so good luck to them, yes.
That'll be it.
Well,
At the end?
nice knowing him.
No.
Oh, nice. All right, go ahead. Let's get with Paul. Third year at
Paul-
South Academy.
Yep. Paul Dubois, third year, South Academy. Who was also French. Paul had no friends. That's like a lot of us,
Sad.
Paul.
Man, imagine.
He was also this kind of side character that no one ever noticed. Yeah, he's like those characters in the background that has no faces but always get affected by stuff. His only close relationship was with his parents that loved him. Paul tried to get friends once, but it did end up with them calling Paul a freak, and they bullied him. What kind of shit is Paulie? What are his kinks? When he went back home, he was bruised, and his parents asked him what happened. Paul only replied with an emotionless face, "Nothing. I just fell." Because of that, Paul learned to never show your emotions or try to get friends. He also wanted to be alone as much as possible. Still, Paul never bullied everyone or tries to make anything bad happen. He's just very easily misunderstood, and everyone somehow gets chills about him, thinking he's very suspicious. So he's a quiet kid. Personality quiet, emotionless, doesn't want friends, doesn't want problems, likes to be alone, easily misunderstood. He's clearly the quiet kid at school. He's pulling out the gun.
Don't come to school tomorrow.
Pretty much. And he uses an Infernoid deck. Visual. Suspicious looking guy, dark emo guy with black hair and couple piercings and tattoos.
Is this our
Black long
guy?
jacket, black eyes.
No wonder he has an Infernoid deck.
Yep, he looks
That checks out.
pretty suspicious.
Yep.
And this is Paul.
That is number 21.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What's Paul's?
Whenever we do him, we have to do it in a French accent. Whoever speaks for him.
Je ne sais pas. I can't do French.
Paul, what year is he? Third?
Third year, yes. Third year.
No, third.
Third year South Canada.
Paul Dubois is third.
Oh. Is this Paul Dubois? Oh.
Yeah, Paul Dubois is third year. This is Infernoids.
It's a very consistent Infernoid deck. I, again, don't know much about Infernoids, but it looks like they revolve around special summoning a lot of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have less than a level 8 total, which is interesting, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
All right, next we're back on Thick and Gas Solo character.
Yes.
Manami Floor. Fourth year North Academy. French. When she was younger, she didn't really show much of an interest in dueling, focusing on building up her mentality and physique under strict orders of her parents. However, one day during a martial arts match, she was up against a newbie and mentally scarred them due to her strength, making her realize the negative aspects of strength. This makes her value equality in a match. And when she does eventually get into dueling, she begins to notice that some people can talk to their cards and all of that, which makes her think they're cheating. So she'll be gunning for the PC's cards hard. Okay. Personality, strong mentally and physically. Pretty much if you throw hands with her, you're screwed. Don't worry, Dalton isn't throwing hands with her. If anything, she'll be throwing hands at him. Values equality in a match at all times. As she's up against the first year, she'll give them cards and that will ensure they have an even playing field. Suspicious about people talking to her cards. Deck's name is Pompey's Wrath. Deck archetype, Red Dragon Archfiend. Deck strategy, Secret Summoning all the way. Yes, that's the Red Dragon Archfiend way. I love it.
The Gas Best, this is her artwork here then?
Yes, that is her artwork. I made it easy as I could.
Perfect.
Yep, and they also posted a deck in there as well.
Oh, is that the one that that's the Red Dragon Archfiend deck, right?
Yes, it's actually under the character.
How do you
It's
spell?
very fitting for a fourth year, because again, Drytron or not Drytron. Oh God, Zodiac. So very fitting.
I mean, like the real question is if Phantom over here is doing the Signer Dragon stuff, or is anyone can just use them?
My whole thought process is I'm talking to my cards. I got schizophrenia. Now you're gonna fight me? Okay. All right.
Hey, I'm a schizo. What are you trying to attack me?
Bro, I haven't taken my medication, dog. Like, what you throwing hands for?
No, because it's like literally she sees Dalton talking to his cards. She just picks him up, pulls him against the wall. Mark me as scared and aroused. Hello.
That's called being scaroused.
You talking about scarousal? Yeah,
Yes.
you know.
You know.
Oh, I came back at a weird time here.
You did.
Yes, you did.
No, perfect time. Perfect time.
All right, let's move on to Fix character.
Mina Retanasari.
Actually, I'm sorry, Fick and Ursa's character.
Yep, Mina Retanasari. Fourth year South Academy, second one. Oh god. Malaysian American. Mina was born into a Malaysian household in Atlanta, Georgia. Wanting a better life for his family, her dad worked for the police department under the K9 Narc Squad. The only girl of 5, so yeah, it is her family. She grew up roughhousing with her brothers, whether it be mud wrestling or playing video games. However, her passion lied in board games and card games, particularly Mahjong, and duel monsters. Honestly, it's the game mechanics that fascinates her. Seeing multiple lines of play, this obsession has caused fights between her and fellow classmates, as they deem her weird for it. Yet they could never beat her with fists or with a duel. Personality, timid until conversation goes into card games and mechanics. Really obsessive with it. Careful observer and a bit calculating. Deck names, Searchful Soul. Deck archetypes, Vanished Soul Canine with Pluton HG as in the ace. Maybe some
Vanquish.
attribute. Yeah. It says Vanished.
Oh no, I know you're reading what it says. I'm just.
Yeah, I know it's Vanquished Soul, but it says Vanished.
Yeah, typo. Sorry about that.
Some attribute summoning monsters of long curly black hair, brown eyes, slightly tan skin, black shirt, and skinny jeans. This was made by Ursa Deathtrap.
Do we have a deck profile for this character?
I do not know.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not seeing it either.
Okay, all good. Who is in here? Okay. Charlie or Hazel, do one of y'all want to work on a deck profile for this character while we move on to the next one? And then Ursa, you're in here. I'm almost done with this artwork. You just let me know what you think.
Okay.
What deck archetype is that?
It's a Vanquished Soul with Canine.
Vanquished, yeah, not Vanished.
Yeah, Vanquished.
I will say that's like literally the top deck.
What? Yes,
right
that
now.
is literally meta right now.
It is. My whole
believe it's
goal
tier-
was
I
actually
think
to
it's
do
tier-
Vanquished Soul, but
I believe
like he was,
really-
other than Thick was like, "Hey, you want to do what about with canines?" I was like, "I mean, we could. I have no problem with that."
I mean, if it's the backstory, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Vanquished Soul is currently meta. I believe it's tier 1 at the moment.
Well, the canine part, like, so I developed the backstory after we decided what deck to put with her. So I already kind of knew I wanted to do Vanquish Soul, so I made her backstory kind of fit the fact that she was like she likes the roughhouse and she gets into fights.
Is this her?
But then with the canine, I just added the with the canine. I was like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna say that like her dad was a cop and maybe that's why she was kind of drawn to it.
I like it.
Your name's fucking Leslie?
Is this this is
His
how
name.
Your name's fucking Leslie? Yeah, this next one's by Owly. The last one's by Thick. And, well, it was by Ursa. It was made by Ursa.
got it.
This one's by Owly. Leslie Creed goes exclusively by his last name Creed. 4th year South Academy. American, Florida man. Fucking run. Leslie and his younger sister were raised, in air quotes, by their father. Having not seen their mother since they were both young, raised is a strong word. However, as their father was away from the house mostly and completely drunk when he was home, leaving Leslie to begrudgingly take care of his sister as well as himself, Duel Academy South was the first chance he saw at getting himself away from his family, in air quotes, and he didn't hesitate to take the chance. Wow, it just really says fuck his sister right there. He wants nothing more to make the absolute most out of his life and to forget where he came from. As far as he's concerned, his father can continue drinking himself to an early grave, and his sister can take care of herself for a change. He's now looking out for number one, himself. I fucking hate him for personal reasons. Like, not even character reasons, for personal reasons.
Dalton, fucking shoot that guy now.
You know what? I got just the thing for him.
Fuck! Mr. Sparrow, creases Jordans!
Creasing Jordan.
Jesus Christ.
Personality, arrogant and quick-tempered. It doesn't take much to get a physical reaction from out of him. He's also quite selfish and loves dueling others for their points, taking a certain sense of joy of and robbing the lower class students of their hard-earned points. Watch out, first years. You're fucked. Oh, he's playing Fiendsmith? Fuck him, even more. His deck is Fiendsmith's Musketeer. Ace is Fiendsmith Desiree.
Goes after first years. God damn.
Yeah, he is a freshman hunter. Fuck this guy. Visual. Fairly tall, he has dirty blonde and slightly curly hair that always appears slightly damp, reaching onto his shoulders, usually wearing a plain t-shirt and worn-out ripped jeans.
Wait,
All
what? Which
right.
academy was this?
This guy's a fourth-year South Academy student.
Dear God.
So Doomer, watch your back. He's on your ass.
I will.
Give me a moment. I want to read the characters first.
I'll say for all the fourth years I made them explicitly after Phantom said, I need more fourth years, make them strong. And I'm like, well, I don't know how strong make them strong means. So, and then I saw somebody post Vanquish Soul Canine, and I was like, all right.
I swear to God, if I see a character that's playing Fiendsmith Snake Eyes, I will stab a hoe.
Look, I wanted him to be a Fiendsmith deck, but I didn't want it to be like the most cancerous Fiendsmith build imaginable.
So Fiendsmith Primite?
That's almost as bad. Oh my God.
I'm just waiting for someone to say, "Oh, I'm using the new Blue Eye support, Blue Eyes Primite."
Yeah, Blue Eyes Primite. Only way to put Blue Eyes.
I'm gonna vomit.
All right, the next character is by Tomy.
Hold up now. Fourth, South, and then has it Charlie or Hazel checked Creed's deck?
From what I saw, there was no Creed deck.
It is down there. It's at the very bottom.
Oh, it's at the bottom? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I
There
didn't
it
post it at the same time as I did the characters. So.
No, you're good. I found it. I'm looking over right now.
Cool. And then while they're doing that, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna give Alice some points here.
It's shy one card.
No, that's fine. We can.
What?
It's 39 cards, not 40.
It shouldn't be. Hold up.
That's a surprise tool we're gonna use later. Nobody knows what the 40th card is.
It's Primite. It's the Primite in it, just by itself.
Just Primite.
Maybe.
I summon Primite.
I do want to make a comment how someone's using Mystic Shine Ball, and I'm over here running Moki Moki.
Hey, don't talk bad about Moki Moki.
Moki Moki's the GOAT.
Don't talk bad about my Moki Moki.
Hey, Moki Moki is in my deck. I willingly chose him.
Yeah,
I could have chosen a
play
stronger
Moki
one.
Moki.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
I willingly chose Moki Moki. That guy is in my deck.
Okay.
Moki Smackdown. Here we go.
Alright, I'm taking a look at the new South Creed.
I don't know what was missing. I don't remember submitting it with something missing, but apparently I did.
Hold on.
That's fine. Something's missing. All right, go ahead, Dalton. Read Kyle.
Kyle McAllister, fourth-year East Academy student. So watch out, Astra, who is Scottish. Kyle was born in a Scottish family. The operation for his birth was really difficult. Doctors were having a lot of trouble keep getting Kyle to the world. His mother and father were praying for a successful birth. They asked God to help, but it seems that the prayers wouldn't help. The birth took almost 20 hours. Hey. And just as the doctors were trying to switch to the surgery, all of a sudden, Kyle popped out. Neat. Why didn't they just do the birth? Doctors were really worried that something might be wrong and hastily examined his body. Didn't find any problems. Kyle did have a successful birth. After Kyle turned 5 years old, he got very sick. Very high fever and not normal sickness in every way. He got hospitalized and the doctors examined his body and didn't find anything, but the symptoms were exactly like as one of the newer sicknesses without the cure, and doctors said that Kyle could survive this as he's only 5 years old. His parents were really sad and verge of despair. Again, they tried to pray to God and ask the doctors to help, but it seemed that nothing could be done. Doctors said that he would die in 10 hours, nearing the time Kyle's estimated death. His parents went to say their goodbyes, but then when they arrived to the room where Kyle was, they got really surprised because Kyle was in good health, completely healed, and go home and play his dual monster cards. Everybody was shocked to see Kyle that way. The doctors immediately examined him, and the symptoms were gone. Kyle got to go home. His parents wondered where he knew about dual monsters. They asked him, and Kyle answered that he saw a dream about a magnificent dragon that promised to save him. Personality, strong-minded, kind, confident, takes every challenge seriously, thankful. Deck is Dragonly, Ace Monster, and a Savior, Dual Spirit, Borolo Dragon.
All
Visual,
right.
short.
4th year, right?
4th year.
Yes. Yes.
It's very much a modern rocket dragon deck.
Cool. Real quick, I want to give a shout out. Nonsense Nerd and Jack are in the chat. Sorry, I missed you boys. Again, Nonsense Nerd is our fantastic editor, and Jack is a homie. So they're out here watching our stream while they're out getting their drink on. So that's what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and check. Tommy, is this our good old buddy right here, Kyle?
Yep, he sure
Oh,
does
look at
like
him.
him.
Nice. All right, there's Kyle, and Hazel and Charlie say Kyle looks good on their side. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
Susan Campbell, also by Tommy. 4th year West Academy, American. Susan is an orphan. Womp womp. She never knew her parents. She never knew her parents, only her orphanage, and the young priestess that was her and the other orphan's guardian. Susan was one of the oldest of the bunch, and that's why she often helped there. Susan was really happy and satisfied with her life until something very bad happened. When Susan was out to get groceries, the orphanage got on fire. This is just that one guy from the Awakening of Dragons arc, the Orichalco saga, that Joy had a love triangle with when it came to mine.
I didn't even realize that connection.
When she heard the sirens of firefighters go in the direction of her home, she hurried back, scared of the worst that could be. And there she was, standing in front of the orphanage that was completely on fire. Everyone was still inside, and Susan wanted to go save them, but the firefighters didn't allow it, since it was almost impossible to go there inside of the orphanage. Firefighters tried their best to put out the flames, but it was not possible. At the end, it seems that all of her family got burned alive there. Susan blamed herself completely about what happened. 3 months later, as Susan watched the news, it seemed that the fire was started intentionally by someone. Again, like that one guy, Valiant, I believe his name was. Susan got very angry. She wanted justice. She wanted to know who did this. She now have an excuse to blame for the fire, and then began her investigation about who did this. She investigated the ruins and saw a Duel Monsters card there. Chance for a plot twist by being a card that's owned by someone else, and necessarily not the culprit. Now she knew that she had to get her revenge by Duel Monsters, so she enrolled to the academy to learn for the sake of her revenge. Personality used to be nice and friendly, now very quiet, focuses only on improving. If she gets angry, she will show that. Wants to have revenge and is not afraid to sacrifice for that task. Deck is fur hire. Visuals, black short hair, pretty sexy and beautiful, black eyes, face shows no emotion or interest for anything except revenge, black sleeveless hoodie, open, violet top under the hood.
All right.
Man, imagine not having a family and still losing one. Wild.
Damn. Yeah.
I accidentally made a male character.
It's a female.
She is beautiful.
And very sexy. Yes.
just make it female. Like make woman.
Put boobs on
Big
them.
whammon.
Change
All right.
nothing else.
All right, let's see what happens.
Just add titties and add nothing else.
What else? Where we at here? So that's a 4th year. Charlie and Hazel. How does Susan's deck look?
Solid. I haven't played for hires, but again, what I'm seeing here, it looks very solid. Looks very much combo oriented, which seems to be modern Yu-Gi-Oh. So I think it'll fit in really nice with the other 4 years.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I did not want to make it runic for hire because it would be cancerous for the D&D.
Love
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciated.
Ooh, also can run Necros. Question for later. Next one is another Owly character.
Wait 1 second. Let's wait till this Jin comes through real quick, and then because it's a different because this is Tommy's last character.
Yep. For now.
For now.
For now. Next time we have this, it's just going to be another 15 characters.
The second
Let's see,
wave
let's
shall soon arrive.
Am I seeing triplets in the deck building?
No. It could be triplet characters.
I think that's the triplets. Well, no, it's the family pension that's coming up.
Oh, okay. I just saw all the same name.
Yeah,
and
family
I'm like,
henchman is coming up. I think that's the last 3 after this character.
All right, I gave Tommy all Tommy's points for all the contributions. Thanks again, Tommy. This looks like Owl's character, and 3 more after that. So, all right, let's go ahead and hop into Owl. And it's dope that you have artwork already, Owl.
The guy, Himiko. First name is Himiko. 4th year East Academy. Could probably work at West if needed. Nationality is Japanese. For the part of her first year, Himiko originally attended an academy in Japan, one known for their ruthlessness and exhausting training methods, even by Japan standards. While she initially excelled, she quickly found herself growing uncomfortable under the pressure being placed upon her and her classmates. After a particularly heated confrontation with a teacher, one who believed that emotions only served to hold duelists back, Himiko left. She asked her parents to be transferred anywhere else. Fortunately for Himiko, that year there was still an opening left at an American Academy. As her time at East Academy went on, Himiko has, in direct contrast to her small stature, developed something of a reputation as everyone's big sister, due to her eagerness to help and push others to their full potential. Personality: Himiko blends confidence and kindness seamlessly. While is acutely aware of her status as one of the Academy's top duelists, she seldom brags about it, and prefers to use her knowledge to help the other students at her school improve. While she is quick to point out the flaws she sees in other duelists, it always meant as constructive criticism. Meant to help them get better, she is quick to give help to those who ask, even in troubling situations. Deck skyscrapers, obviously. Visual, very short, around 4'11", long, straight black hair with purple eyes, usually wearing a blue shirt and skirt. Has a blue bow in the back of her hair. And there's an image.
Nice.
Anti-Creed.
Image looks great. All right. What a threat.
I tried to get it close to the art style that you use.
It looks,
I'm not really...
it's great.
Here's a triple combo of Bubbles characters, and they're all henchmen, all siblings.
Cool. Let me give Owls points real quick. Actually, I think I might have just done the Owl give you point. I did. No, I didn't. And then I just need Charlie to check that deck real quick for us.
Fourth year, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's appropriate. It's a Sky Striker deck. Does Sky Striker deck things.
Cool. And then we got 3 more characters to go. We'll go ahead and move on to Fuji Hiroshi.
Yep. Fuji Hiroshi. Fuji last name. Nationality Japan. Japanese. Faction redacted. Deck dad. Looks 5'7", pale, black hair. Done in Con Mage. Wath eyes, wearing shrine garb. Background: oldest of 3 brothers from a family that works in underground networks. The family has worked and cultivated talent and magic for generations to acquire wealth and prestige. His parents say that he is blessed, bound for greatness, on the account that his eyes share the same hue as the wisteria centerpiece in the family garden. Unbeknownst to his parents, he is looking for a way out of this life. Having met a nice woman, he wants to leave, but knows he has to be careful of how he does it since they will come after him. In the meantime, he will carry on doing what he must, looking for that chance.
Okay. Let's go ahead
Next
and take a look. This is what we got for this character. And you said it is a henchman.
Yes.
Charlie, what do y'all think?
Pulling it up now. This one was
Fuji Hiroshi?
okay. All right, cool. Let's pull that up.
Fuji Hiroshi, yes.
Very fitting for a villain deck. Dark Lord Zerato. Triple Dad. Interesting. Triple Dad. Dark Magician of Chaos, Jinzo. So, very much a dark setup deck. This is perfectly fine. I think this is within the realm of reason. Triple Dad is a little frightening, but, you know, at least it's not Teledad, so we'll take it.
Cool. I can dig it. All right. Go on with the next one.
Kenji Fuji. Nationality Japanese. Faction deck as well. Their deck is Dark World. 5'5", pale, black hair, close cropped along the sides, shaggy on top.
I appreciate that, Bubbles, for giving me some bad guys.
Mouth eyes, wears shrine guard. Second of 3 brothers, blessed with enhanced magic ability compared to the others. In the trade, not as gifted as his older brother, Hiroshi, as can be noted by his lighter hue of eye color compared to his brother. Kenji wants to be the heir to the family, while his brother Hiroshi is more gifted. He isn't cut out for this life. When tasks are given and Kenji sees him work, he can tell it doesn't sit right. While doing work that he enjoys for the family he loves, he'll think of a way to overtake his brother. It's called When His Brother Isn't Looking for the Bullet in the Back of His Head, and no one's the wiser. And they use Dark World. And they did release Colorless. So, there's that.
Sounds like a perfectly healthy family rivalry going on there.
Sounds like it to me.
What are you talking
Totally
about?
normal.
That was my family.
I see why you're the winner.
Yeah.
All right, here is the middle brother. And how's the deck look, Charlie?
I
World.
personally disagree with the Raikos in the deck. That's just a personal preference thing. I think it's Dark Worlds. You have other ways.
Okay. So the thing is, are you talking about the Lightsworn monster?
Raiko, yeah.
Yeah. So in lore, Raiko does get trapped in Dark World. So lore-wise, it technically makes sense why Raiko would be in Dark World.
I guess.
Are you
for me? I'm like, it feels like out of place. I guess when you look at the rest of the
Yeah.
deck.
So look up. I believe it's called Dark Scheme.
The deck is legal though, otherwise, right?
Yeah. I mean, nothing. Well, there's Drag Down to the Grave, but
They are a bad guy.
yeah. So other than that, everything looks pretty solid.
Okay.
That looks fine. Yeah, Dark World Brainwashing. This card.
Yep, nope. All good there, Bubbles. All right, go ahead and let's review the last one. The younger brother.
Mako Fuji. Japanese, redacted, deck, Chakra Chaos. Looks 5'3", black hair done in a fade, midnight black eyes, cargo pants, tight-fitting long-sleeve shirt. Youngest of 3 brothers who has the same aptitude as his brother Tenji. Mako doesn't have the same cares for the family like the older brothers do. His family doesn't know why he was born with the eyes he has, but they don't care while he does what they want him to do. He goes on the jobs given to him, but this is more to facilitate his search for others like him. His parents don't know why he hears whispers from things born in the magic that his family uses. They need him and the others to come together. And if they are anything like him, he knows it'll be a good time.
The deck itself, pretty straightforward. Definitely the weakest of the 3, in my personal opinion. That's Chaos Sorcerer, which is interesting, but all 3 decks should be relatively they fit. They're very fitting.
I mean, it's the youngest brother.
Yeah, no, it makes sense for what it is, which is good. They all have a very themed deck. Honestly, if they were to do a triple duel, that'd be interesting because of how much dark cards and cards that they have that can position dark monsters out of the graveyard for Dad. So, fun stuff.
Okay. I like it. All right, and that is the end of our character builds. Whew. Great job there, everybody. But it's not the end of the stream per se. Let me go ahead and move all these decks into the appropriate folder. And while we do that, everybody who's on or listening that has points, I have opened up the ability for you to trade points. I know that, I want to say Fick, was it, purchased some points from Sarge, or did something for Surge, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, you got, yeah, exactly. You guys can send your points over if you want, and then anybody who has points that wants to do things to anybody on the East or West academies, let me know. one idea is that you can purchase physical card packs that I have. I will open them on stream, and then I will give the cards in the packs to a character of your choice. And it does not have to be a main cast member; it can also be an NPC.
Interesting.
Just buy Dalton only nat 20s.
Ooh, that actually is pretty fun.
No.
Okay.
You aren't.
So, anybody want to do that? You let me know.
And this is for the East and West students, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, because North and South technically haven't started yet on YouTube.
There will be more streams after North and South have concluded. So,
Nice.
Owl, Sci-Fi, Tommy, or Ursa, if you guys want to purchase card packs, I'll open them up on stream and give them to a character of your choice.
Ursa said they'll BRB. I don't know if they're back yet.
Okay.
East, like North and South concluded like Act 1 or just in general?
Act 1, or no, just Act 1. Yeah.
I'd say, like, I'm pretty sure even East and West are just mostly done with Part 1, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, not done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking about Act 1. Because North and South still technically haven't started yet on YouTube. Like,
They
North
gotta
hasn't
catch up.
started recording. North hasn't started recording yet. That's supposedly starting, I don't know. Fans will never reply.
How many points per pack again?
700.
100.
These are modern packs, so it could very well. I would say that the pack price are going to vary. So if I had like
first list out what packs you have.
I have Battle of Legend packs, and then I have Battle of Legends is the newest pack that just came out like yesterday, and then I have Tournament Pack 19s.
Wait, are you talking like you're not talking like simulating it? You're gonna like actually open the packs like you've done in the shorts, and then in character open the cards that are pulled.
Yeah,
bro, if you open up
cool.
Battle of
I like
Legends,
that.
like they can get kaiju's in this shit.
Oh, I kind of
They
like
can
that
get you
actually.
I'm cool, man. What I tell you, I'm fucking. This is the type of shit I like to do. I got like fucking 700 of these Tournament Pack 19s, and I got 24 of the Battle of Legends packs.
How much Battle of Legends?
700. 700 for the Battle of Legends.
I do have a box of just like anime style cards. Probably do something with that.
Well, that's not opening a pack of cards. And then anime cards aren't even allowed in the game.
Not yet.
No.
Hopefully.
I don't know. I don't know who I'd give it to yet, because I'm assuming you're not going to start like Act 2 of East and West until North and South are done with Act 1.
I mean, I'll be recording them. So what'll probably end up happening is like if you pick one of those guys, I'll say that they wake up.
I mean, technically, I believe it was one. Like I believe it was West that actually started their Monday, so they're technically in Act 2.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I don't know anything about any of the North or South, at least the characters. Like a couple of the homies are in here, but I don't know what they're going to be like when they're actually.
There'll be another live stream. Trust me, there'll be plenty of live streams. So it's really up to you if you want to use points now and do it, or you can wait till later. It's and do it all at a different time. Up to you. Obviously, there'll be different cards out at that time, and who knows what I'll have on hand. But entirely up to you.
I'll save more points so I can see the whole cast, of all of them.
I also have a question about the items.
Yep.
What kind of items there actually are? Is there any list or is it any items?
So we don't have a list of items yet per se. I'm gonna have to build that out.
Okay.
Because they find like tools, right? They'll find like keys. They'll find like South is an academy that has a lot of that type of stuff. where they'll go purchase like kayaks, or they'll go purchase like fishing nets or repellent, things like that.
Crocodile
Alright,
repellent.
Phantom.
Nice.
Phantom, we got a person in the YouTube chat, the Dark Draco, asking, playing Yugioh in a D&D style game.
Yep, that's right. Thank you, Dalton, for calling that up. But yeah, that's correct, Draco. We have 4 active academies, 2 of which are already on YouTube. 1 is in process; they're in the post-production phase, and then another one that is scheduled to start here in the next couple of weeks.
I thought North Academy was supposed to be starting the week of the 16th.
Why you gotta spoil everything for everybody listening?
Well, they already know, because he said it last week.
They don't have to know. Let me turn this over real quick. There we go.
I still don't know the day.
Maybe I'll let you know. Maybe we'll start without Dalton.
No! Dawson just gets Thanos snap, returns 5 years later, everyone's already graduated. Huh.
Dalton's overslept. But like Ash
That's
in
that
his
one
first
guy
day.
that like sleeps for 20 years under a tree. That one story.
There you go.
Just wakes up, huh? What happened?
Who are you people?
I think I know. I think I want to spend my points now. Then
Okay. And what do you want to spend it on?
I kind of want to give like a Surge a pack.
Oh, one of the new packs?
Yeah.
All right. And Surge has been terribly unlucky with packs. So let me go ahead and I'll cut this on real quick.
I mean, like the way I see it, my luck is also bad when it comes to opening packs. So like,
Trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. Dawson's about to have the worst luck. I say that, and then I just get all the COD packs.
Yeah, I'm interested in that items section, so I'm thinking of just reserving my points for the list when I can see it.
Just save up for a gun for Charlie. Will be great.
Save up for a pistol. Save up for a pistol.
I like a dual disc that turns into a gun. No, just a straight up Glock.
The Lord's caliber. Amen.
No. You know what I find funny? Removing a specific item from a person is only 2,000, while giving a free nat 20 is a 5K.
Well, damn. All right. So for some reason, my camera's not connecting.
Isn't making a gun into like a little dual disc be like what happened with Axel in GX?
Damn
Actually, yeah,
straight.
exactly like Axel, except more permanent.
Instead of shooting cars, it shoots bullets.
You're going straight to the shadow realm, Jimbo.
Going straight to the shadow world, Jimbo. Oh, it's my dragon, White Lightning. Yeah.
Also, that free nat 20 could be really something to try for, but it's a little bit too expensive.
I would.
All right.
I think another cool thing that I guess.
I mean, honestly, instead of like, how about make the cheaper option? Just give a person advantage on a roll.
Yeah, because you can do.
I haven't added those, but there will be advantage.
What's the D&D? What blessing? What blessing? Bless?
Inspiration.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
bless,
yeah.
adding the D4, right?
Yeah, blessing is already D4.
Well, I mean, same thing like bardic inspiration. That can also work too.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing with bardic inspiration is that it scales, so we don't know what like bardic inspiration is like. I believe it starts off as a D6 and goes to a D8 and then to a D10.
All right, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, you could definitely scale it like in like years.
Like the
so
more
if
like,
it's yeah.
or or if you want to get them a better dice roll, it'd be a little bit more expensive with party
Yeah,
consideration.
that way you could get more out of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Owl, blue or red? Or I'm sorry, blue or yellow?
Blue or yellow for what?
For the Surge's pack.
Oh. Let's go yellow.
Yellow? Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to film a short real quick because for some reason it must have been because I didn't have it set up on my stream. So what I'll do is next time I'll make sure it's fixed, but for some reason I can't connect my camera. So let me go ahead. I'm going to shoot this short real quick and I'm going to post it as we're on here. So I'm literally just filming it live with you guys. What's going on, everybody? Phantom Michael here. Owl has purchased a pack for Surge for 700 points, so Surge can add it to his deck. Oh, sorry, say that one more time.
Sci-Fi, I think, was the one who
Oh, Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi said that? I thought that was Owl. Oh my god.
No.
Way to go.
Don't take my points away.
Restart the entire short.
Yep. You know what? I'm canceling it. I'm just kidding. All right. Sci-Fi, you're buying Surge a pack.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's do it. And Sci-Fi says yellow. All right. What is going on, everybody? Phantom Michael here, and Sci-Fi has purchased a pack for Surge for 700 points over on the Discord. So we're going to go ahead and open up this pack and see what cards Surge gets to add to his trunk when he gets back to class. All right, let's check it out here, and I'll read it out to everybody as we see. We got DD Extra Surveyor. That's kind of nuts. It's a Pendulum 4. Primite Drill Beam, which looks absolutely dope. Then we have the Nurse Dragon Maid with the stamp. We have Necros Mirror. Number 69, Heraldry Crest. And that is it, man. All right, sirs, there's your 5 cards. Thanks a lot to Sci-Fi for purchasing the pack for them. And we'll go ahead and add that to Surge's deck. All right, thank you, guys. I'm literally going to call it Sci-Fi purchase a pack for Surge.
The overwhelming urge to say nice while you're there filming that
I felt the same way.
short at number 69.
I might ton almost.
I think we all deserve a point
Oh,
for
yeah.
nobody saying nice.
Yeah, no, I was so. I said it in my head so many times. I'm like, nice.
The entire
Especially
group
when you
just
pause.
sweating. Just
It's like the forehead vein popping,
Also-
almost like I'm going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I think it would
I was-
improve
I was-
the
I was
short if
thinking about, like,
everybody said
how-
it at once.
I was thinking about how Rowan be being like, he'd be like, oh, cool, or be like, what, nice moves or something like that. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking more what Rowan.
Show
be
me your
saying.
moves.
what was the first card that he pulled?
DD
DD
Extra.
Surveyor.
Okay,
Yep.
no, the one after that. The one after that. It's Pendulum.
Primite Drill Beam.
I might drill beam.
He got. That's what it was. Drill Beam. Dude, that's such a pull. That like in a deck where there's just a bunch of normal monsters. Haha.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. That's great.
Congrats to Surge for getting the ultimate spot removal.
I can't believe I gave him a gun.
White literally gave him a gun and a card. Like, it's like, I don't like that. Get rid of it. Fuck you.
It's literally to meme like, go do a crime.
All right.
Don't do a crime.
There it is. All right.
What do you have? A knife!
The short should be live in about 2 seconds.
And I'd like to spend my points to remove drill beam from Surge's trunk.
Damn. Are you
I'm
actually
kidding,
doing it?
kidding.
Are you actually
No.
doing it?
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, whoa.
Whoa, man. Easy there, Satan.
You ain't doing shit.
Dang,
I
Sci-Fi,
don't
you
have enough
only
points, I
have
don't think.
700 points.
Yeah.
All right, good shit, man.
Like, chill there, Satan. Chill. He just
I'm-
got it.
Yeah, I'm the one
Gonna make
saying give him a
another shot right
taser,
after
okay?
it, so somebody just used their points to take away this prime hydro beam.
Oh yeah, there is this
Come up.
remove specific item. That could be funny.
All right, there we go.
I don't have enough to do that.
All right, that the short's live. I'll go ahead and drop it in the chat for everybody to see if you guys want to watch it.
I don't see it. Look for it.
There you go. It's in the general.
Considering how much, like, where they are now, everyone's using so many normal monsters. I don't actually know how strong Drill Beam will be, at least right off the bat.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would remove so
Well, it's
many
any
options.
card though. Actually, never mind. I realize it's any card, not just monsters, right?
Yeah.
No, it's monster.
No, it.
Oh yeah, no, it's any card. It's any card. Yeah.
Any card on the field. So yeah, oh man, you can just say no to like get trap hold, nah, get drill beamed. Nah.
Fair and balanced. He has a gun.
I just wanted to give him a taser, man, not a full on gun.
No, it's fair. It's what my character would have wanted, so I'm just gonna be like staring at the window, rain pouring down.
How could this happen to me?
When other people suffer from the success you wanted. That's perfect, yeah.
Surge can only pull good when other people buy the packs for him.
Yeah. I commented on the short. Do I get a point?
I already commented and liked it.
You don't get points. You're a player.
Oh.
And I will share it. What if I share it? I'm gonna share it, then I get points. I do it all three. Sending it to Charlie.
You know what's cool?
Let's do that too.
Is that Surge got a ranked? I mean, literally a rank 4 monster. Oh, it's 3 rank 4s. Holy shit! Yeah, I ain't summoning this.
Reload 4 monsters. Yeah. Oh, Bubble said they'll do 700 for a Razor Phantom.
700 points for Razor. Okay, shit.
Yeah,
you know what's funny? I just filmed a deck profile video for Razor.
Man, I can't wait to get later down the line. I do a deck profile for my character.
All right, so we're
blue pack. They said blue pack.
Blue
I'm
pack.
sure to have a good time.
Blue pack for Razor, and I'm sorry, who purchased it again?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Okay. Bubbles gets a blue pack for Razor. All right, here we go. What is going on, everybody? The Phantom Michael is here, and Bubbles has just purchased a blue Battles of Legend pack for Razor for a total of 700 points. Let's see what Razor gets. And Razor already has a really powerful deck, so I'm a little nervous about what this could do. So let's check it out here. First card is Twin Pillars of Ice. Next is Jirak. Oh my god, I'm going to spell this wrong. Velepkito. I hope that is right. Velfito. Up next is Lib, the World Keyblade Master. Non-Punk Rising Scale with a stamp. And Jim Armadillo. So not too bad at all, Razor. All right, we'll go ahead and add this to Razor's trunk, and he can edit his deck as he sees fit. Thanks a lot, Bubbles. We appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. What are y'all thinking about these cards that Razor just got?
All I know is Gem Armadillo. I'm like, let's go.
Yep, and there's the Link monster as well, which is like
Live the World Key Blade Master.
Yeah, it's just a fine card to have.
Yeah, and this non-punk Rising the Scale.
Yep, I wanna
You
purchase
really
some packs
don't.
as well.
Oh.
Okay, let me before you do that, let me go ahead and add. I gotta send Razor. Or I gotta do the point stuff real quick. So we're gonna do point, and I'm sorry, it was Bubbles who purchased the points for Razor.
Yes.
So we're gonna go bam. We're gonna go amount. We're gonna go minus 700 points. Bam, points are gone. And then we're gonna do. Do this real quick. Did y'all guys check out the other short? All right, there's the next one. It's going live right there. Oh, there's Surge. Surge in the chat saying thank you to Sci-Fi.
I got you, homie.
Got a goated card. Let's go.
And that is what you guys could do for your players here. And then let me go. And then I, of course, tell the players Bubbles. Twin Pillars of Ice. Drac. Felfito. That video should be live now. Cool. All right. Razor got his cards. All right. Who we got next?
Me.
Tommy. All right, Tommy. Who are you buying for?
3 packs for Rowan.
3 packs for Rowan.
Let's go, Rowan.
Let's go.
Woo!
Rowan, give some love.
And 3 yellow.
3 yellow. Ooh.
3 yellow packs for Rowan.
Trying to give him that one Primite card.
Maybe.
Try to get him, that Primite drill beam. Try to get him a few of them.
3 yellow packs for Rowan.
Oh, the plugins.
Yeah, it's true. That 1 pack was really good, So 3. Whew.
All right, we're gonna do it. 3 packs for Rowan. All right, here we go. What is going on, everyone? It is the Phantom Michael, and Tommy just purchased 3 Battles of Legends packs for Rowan. That is 15 cards to our East Side hero. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what cards Rowan's going to get added to his deck when he kicks off onto the next. We had an issue there, fellas. Huh. Oh, I see what the problem was. Glad I paid attention. There we go. Alright, we'll try this again. What is going on, everyone? It is the Phantom Michael, and Tommy has just purchased 3 Battles of Legends packs for Rowan, our East Side hero, and that is a whopping 2,100 points. Alright, Rowan, let's see what you get. Open up pack number 1. We got... Oh my goodness. Ariel, Priestess of the Necros. Zora, the Majestus Verthragna, I want to say. Non-punk Foxy Tune. Necros of... They keep making these names so wild. Clausolus. And the last one is Motor Kaiser. Alright, that's the first pack there for Rowan. On to the next pack. We got DD Scale Surveyor. Gem Knight Hollow Core. Oh my gosh. Longrishu the Orchestrator. And Bat the Forest Ninja. And last but not least, Gem Knight Crichton. Crichton. Dang it, man. Some sick Gem Knight cards. And the last pack purchased for our good buddy Rowan. Herdark Beast Unicorn. Oh my gosh. Amelia, Dance Priestess of the Necros. Mech Knight Crusadia Armamax. Gem Knight Lazul. And Triple Tactics Talent. That Triple Tactics, though. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks so much for Tommy for purchasing Rowan some packs. And we will see you all in the next one. They make these names so hard to pronounce.
Oh man, that Talon's pull though was
Wow,
crazy.
triple tactics. Okay.
I'm out here just like, man, that'd be a good card in modern
Max?
Yeah, Avramax, but I don't know what Rowan will do with Avramax.
Yeah, that's a good card, but not going to be good for him for a while.
I don't know if he's going to trade with Surge for those Gem Knights, though.
He might,
Okay,
yeah.
So I'm trying to remember the full name. Crusadia.
Talking about the
Mech
Necros?
Knight Crusadia Avramax.
Necros one?
Everyone's speaking at the same time.
Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax.
Isn't this Gem Knight Hollow Core super expensive?
Gem Knight what?
Hollow Core? Is that the new one?
I mean, but later down the line, like that Abramax is going to be an issue.
Yeah. No, not particularly.
Oh, I thought
$1?
Oh, never mind. For some, I thought it was. Which one's the $90 one?
That's a $90 Gemini card? What?
Yeah.
What?
Got some good cardboard.
Really is.
It do be, I guess.
You might have been looking at like the Starlight Rare version of something.
Probably.
I mean,
All right.
Phantom is off limits to buy cards for people who haven't started yet.
What'd you say?
Is it off limits to buy cards for people who haven't started yet?
Yeah, because I don't want you adding that day one, man. I'm gonna wait and send that list to.
I'll put it in my side deck. I won't use it.
Uh-huh.
It'll just sit there collecting dust.
Well, just know there's another set that's coming out closer to when you guys would be able to get those, and it's that new Dark Magician support set. Who else wanted to purchase packs? Was that Owl who wanted to purchase packs now?
Well, how much the OTS packs? Because those only got like what 3 cards in them.
Yeah, I'll do those for 200.
200.
They got
I don't.
Heroic Challenger, 1,000 Blades, things like that. Oh, they do have Forbidden Chalices in there.
If it's 200, we'll do 3 of them for eeny, meeny, miny, Mirakumo.
Mirakumo getting 3 packs of
Waste of a sailor.
OTS 19. Alright, here we go. The other pack should be live. Oh, let me go ahead and do the points real quick. Points edit. Thanks, Tommy, for purchasing those packs.
Yep. I believe I still have 600 more, so I would like to add to that Mirai Kumo purchase and use rest of it for the OTS packs.
Okay, there we go. There's that. I just took away those points. Let me repost that leaderboard here. I'll let you know. And Tommy, yep, you have 600 points left. So, all right, let's open up 600 points right here for 3 packs for Mirai Kumo.
I can do the same deal, so you can put it in the same shop if you want.
Let's we'll break it up because I want to give each of y'all individual shout outs.
Okay.
All right, so this is for Owl for Mirai Kumo. What is going on, everyone? The Phantom Michael is here, and Owl has just purchased 3 packs of OTS 19 for Mirai Kumo. We'll go ahead and rip these open. Let's see what my guy got here. And that's 1,600 points, man. So let's see what we get here. Mirai Kumo has gotten Destrudo the Lost Dragon Friezon, Wisdom Eye Magician, and Chaos the Shadow Monarch. Pretty sick. Next pack. We got Lone Fire Blossom, Hercules Beetle, and a Slime token. And last pack. Gores, the Emissary of Darkness, Heroic Champion Gandiva, and DDD Flame King Genghis. Alright, right on. Thank you so much, Owl, for your purchase. We'll be sure to give these over to Mirai Kumo to add to his collection. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Gores, man.
Fucking Destrudo? Fucking Destrudo?
Caius, Gores, and
Fucking
Destrudo?
Damn!
Yeah, Mirai Kuma doesn't need any more, so I can give those packs to someone else.
I
Yeah,
personally, I think
no,
Rob needs
but,
them because he's been taking
like
L's.
Mirai Kumo got the God Pack right there. Because I'm just like, wait, the Strudel, the Lost Dragon's Frisian?
Yep. Let's do 2 packs of OTS 19 for
That's
Rob.
just unfair. Because that's like, oh hey, yeah, I got a tuner that I can freely summon.
Yep.
That was well worth it.
Who was talking shit about Mirai Kuma earlier?
Oh, me 100%. I still will.
Love it.
Oh, we got a Mirai Kumo hater over here.
Nah, not really a hater. I don't vibe with how he talks.
He's got a pincushion, bunch of needles, you know. Hater's a soft word.
That's fair. See, I
Nah.
completely fucks with how he talks.
Honestly, that newest episode was crazy.
Yep.
I still need to get caught up.
What are you
Oh,
doing
no
now?
spoilers, no spoilers. It's good. It's good.
So good.
The newest episodes are like really good.
I got up to shit. What episode did I get up to? Where was it? Okay, so I finished 19 on West, and then I see the most recent one says Rob and Ashley like for the title, and I'm like, wait, I see Ashley like True Nature in an East one. I think I should switch back to East and get caught up. Well, like who that? Why are they showing up in 2 different places?
Oh, it's
So I
great.
feel like I need to switch back to East and get caught up before watching 20 and 21 on West.
You do. And I got more East I gotta edit.
All right, where am I on East? Okay, I was watching them like literally just in upload order up until about 14 of West, and then I just was like, I'm gonna just finish up West or get close to finished. So now I'm all the way back on 7 for East. Do that this week.
All right, there you go, Al. I just took away your 600 points.
It was worth it.
You're at 675 now. All right. You said let me double check. Anybody in the chat? I'll do. Okay, sorry. Let's jump over to Bubbles real quick. Bubbles says I'll do 2 OTS packs for Astra, and that'll keep Bubbles as the top dog or close to it. So we'll do two packs for Astra real quick, and then we'll switch over to you, Tommy, again. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss that from Bubbles.
Yep, that's fair.
All right. And we'll go 3, 2. What is going on, everyone? It is the Phantom Michael, and Bubbles has just purchased 2 OTS Pack 19s for Astra, our East Academy hero and speaker of the Cosmo Queen. Let's go ahead and open these bad boys up real quick and see what she gets. All right, first pack. Ooh, the Lost Dragon Frozen. Wisdom Eye Magician and DDD Flame King Genghis. And last pack here. Is Heroic Challenger 1000 Blades. Another Frisian. And the Forbidden Chalice. All right, thank you so much, Bubbles, for your purchase. We'll be sure to send these over to Astra ASAP. See you guys in the next one.
Chalice is pretty good.
The Chalice is good.
Yeah.
All right, and then All right, there is those cards for Astra. So I got a whole stack of cards for Rowan, a whole stack of cards for Mirai Kumo, and a whole stack of cards for Astra I gotta send. Who's next?
Let's give Rob some cards as well.
All right, what you giving, Rob?
3 packs of OTS.
Okay, 3 packs. Here we go. Is Fick still in the chat? Does Fick want to give away some cards? All right, let's go ahead and film this real quick. 3 packs for Rob, you said, huh?
Yep.
What is going on, everyone? Tommy has just purchased 3 OTS pack 19s for Rob. Let's see what Rob gets, man. Let's see what Rob gets. Tommy says Rob's been taking too many L's so far in the story. Rob got a Gores, the Emissary of Darkness, a Heroic Champion Gandiva, and a Forbidden Chalice. Probably one of the better packs we've seen so far, with every card fairly usable, I think. Up next. Ooh, Performa Pal, Skull, Crobat Joker, Fairy Tale Snow, and DDD Oracle King Dark. Last pack. Heroic Champion Excalibur, Lava Battle Guard, and Cassius the Shadow Monarch. Alright, thanks again so much, Tommy, for purchasing packs for Rob, and we will see you guys in the next one. Damn.
Yo, Rob's even more stacked.
Pulled
Yeah, those
absolute
packs
Joker,
insane.
Joker, and Fairy Tale Snow.
And
Yeah, and
Caius?
Caius, and Chalice, and Gores.
Yeah, you got the Gores, the Caius, and the Chalice. I mean, I got
Honestly, the
three,
worst
so-
card you
And
got in all of
Snow.
that was the DDD card.
Yep.
Like,
God dang
that's
it.
the only
Rob is
unplayable
gonna
card. I think.
destroy everybody.
Your poor Razor, the only one without a Gores or a Caius on West.
Yeah, true.
All of them got pretty solid cards, honestly. It's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's Tommy's last points right there. All right, Ursa, do you want to buy packs for anybody?
He's not in chat anymore.
Huh?
He had a dip.
Oh, shoot, okay. Anybody else? Who else is in here? Owl? Sci-Fi's completely out of packs.
You took all my money.
Fick, are you out there in the metaverse?
Let's look in chat.
I've seen anything from Fick in the moment. So.
Oh, I'm looking general real quick. And I haven't typed anything since like 20 minutes ago.
Some lucky teammates you guys got there. Some lucky guys.
Strong enemies is the word I would be looking for.
Yeah.
But I'm sure at North we will survive. We'll be all right.
I'm gonna save the rest of my points for after North and South Premiere.
Honestly, I'm excited to start North, and I'm excited to start viewing South too. South should be really fun to watch.
Yeah. Whenever that may be.
I just submitted all the stuff over to the guys, to him today.
Ooh.
All right, I think we've been streaming long enough. I'll hang out in the Discord chat still for a little while, but I think we'll end the stream here, everybody. So I want to thank everyone so much for hopping in, for joining, for talking, and for hanging out. But with that, everybody, I've been the Phantom Michael. This is my crew here, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Bye bye.
See you.